movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game.
They're constantly popping up on my feed, but I would love to give a shout out to is Tony Bravo, Vittori, and Valoria. All three of them are amazing, and I just love the range that they have, and I get a lot of my beauty tips from them. My beauty tip, I would say, is just hydrate that skin and have a good primer. Right now I'm using the e.l.f. mattifying primer, which I've been really liking for games just because I sweat a lot and I think that it's simple. And then I love a good blush, so put on a little extra blush for me. Thanks guys, bye.
Stop doing that.
This is the only reason I have to let my mention cap for your website. This is Alice from Sorry, you guys are
Cruyff goes short. Luis Suarez. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. It's hit the upright. And another try! Dembele! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cross. Maldini getting this one clear. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bellingham. Van Dijk. Colombia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Suarez is herring after that one. And here's Cruyff. Cross to the back post. Oh, that was vital. Fernando Torres. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicely spread. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Number 3, William Saliba. Coming on the field, number 21, Pele. Number
It's Yaya
37,
Toure, played in with purpose.
Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard, picked out brilliantly. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This is Dembele, just the goalkeeper to beat. Colombia needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No way through, so back it comes. And this is Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Pele. Ball swung in, and it's hoisted clear. Strokes it back, knocks it out wide. And the return pass, and it's Bellingham. Chance!
Added minute has been indicated.
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Van Dijk. Coming on the
Into
field.
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Frenkie de Jong. Number 24.
Now, can they get him away? Hangs one. It's a mighty effort! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so...
We move back. So good, right? Oh my goodness. Mbappé.
pena.
Excuse me, what makes you confident?
My dad owns the biggest Swedish company in the world.
The biggest company, what company is that?
I'm not allowed to tell you.
It's a policy, that kind of policy, yeah?
Yes, of course.
If you have a good drip, like, what kind of style is that?
My style.
Your own style, like?
Yes.
How did you make your first million?
We're doing TikTok.
You're doing TikTok?
Yes,
That's how you make your first million.
and Bitcoin.
Is there, like, other business ideas that you deal with?
Yes.
You don't want to tell a little bit?
One of them is Moncler. One of my business ideas is Moncler.
You're the owner of Moncler.
Yes.
But the company Moncler is older than you, that cannot be possible.
What do you say?
Like, the company Moncler is older than you, I guess, so that, like, cannot be possible.
I got to talk to my dad. I got the company.
They're the owner.
And the owner of other companies, yeah.
So it was like misunderstanding, but your dad is the owner of Moncler, right?
Yes, and some other companies.
And this like your bodyguards.
Yeah.
So like you're paying them to stay there and protect you, right? Yeah, man, you're amazing. You're doing good. Why? What's the reason?
Protected.
I just like want to shine, you know. There's something you want to say to the people outside there.
Buy clothes out of Moncler. Buy clothes from Moncler.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Look at the space here. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And no, he's seen through all of that. Maicon. Messi! What a save! Terrific reactions! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now that looks a decent ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Busquets was in no mood for any of that. And this is and the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk. Saliba. Araujo. Looking to play him in. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to thread one through. Cruyff gets into a good position.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Dembele. Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Real chance! on, that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. And the cutback. Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Cruyff. Guardiola. Now there's a chance for a shot! They've scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those...
It's Dembele! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He came in hard, very hard. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Gets a good foot in there. That has been slung wide. Cruyff. And the counter is on. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gullit. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Bellingham. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bullet!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's had a shot! Has fallen kindly here, and he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Cruyff? No, he's not getting his way this time. Messi.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
Terrific header! They've done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you, and he...
Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Delivers the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 19, Messi.
Here we go
Lo
again then.
reemplazará Número 18.
And he's making progress on the ball. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right. Cruyff. Cruyff tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that is a chance, surely! Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Bellingham. Busquets. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No luck with that dink over the top. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. And this is Dembele. Back into the middle. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Araujo for Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Dembele. He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Now there are
Número
plenty
11.
in the middle waiting for this.
Número 16.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Entran. Número 10.
Oh, what a climb! No mistake! Back to within one! Interesting! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Guadalajara get themselves... And a chance! It's there!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And it's Vieira. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Pelé. And he's picked it up out wide. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Now it's De Jong. David Villa.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Bale. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pelé. Oh, they could break here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Yaya Toure. Koundé receives it in a wide position.
There they go, hunting again.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts to play it back. Now it's Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute.